Saying like so all together, like a human body should be worth a lot. You know what I mean?
A couple chickens. You gotta think about it. If I trade you for 4 chickens, I can eat for the month. I got eggs. I got chickens. If I get a rooster in there, now I got more chickens.
Bro,
You explain it.
if I was to keep it real with you guys, yo.
You explaining why civilization was built on slavery.
If you go to Jamaica, right?
Like almost all of it. All major civilization was built on slavery.
Imagine.
Dark Side made this.
This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangsta and you got more shit for real. This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangsta and you got more shit for real.
Cause I was trying to get there on time last time. I only went to 2.
Yeah, I went to the first one I met you at.
Yeah.
And then the second one I seen you again. That was the only 2 times I had been. And then I didn't go to the middle one. So there was I think it was 4. I didn't go to the 2.
It was dope though. It was a dope vibe.
That's a fact. I had a great time every time I go. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rant to the Real, the pod where real niggas get on here and rant. This is the #1 podcast in the top 50. No need to look that up. Google is wrong. I would never lie to you. I am your host, Uncle Travv, the hardest working podcaster in the world. Now let's start your day off with eggs, bacon vibes, and I'm the fucking vibes. As you know, we got the best off-camera B-Mike.
Big y'all. Big y'all.
The biggest.
The biggest.
And as I've promised, you guys still get... You got 3 more weeks of nothing but rappers. The best of the best. The hottest in the city. But I'm going to let him introduce himself. He can do it way better than I can.
Everybody here, I'm glad you're here. My name is KT. I'm your friendly neighborhood gangster rapper. And this is my first time doing something like this.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm camera shy in real life. For real. So like...
That don't even exist.
It don't, yeah, that's why I'm trying to like ignore. I mean, that's why I sparked this damn blunt up.
It don't even exist. After the second time, you be like, man, that shit not hurt.
So I'm getting there.
So I'm sure the fans want to know, are you part superhero?
Absolutely. yo, I like that. Yo, I love that you asked me that because that's literally the whole thing.
Yeah, yo, I've never met a friendly gangster rapper. You feel me? I know friendly Spider-Man.
Word,
So
yeah.
I gotta know.
I'm your friendly neighborhood gangster rapper. You know what I mean?
So how did you come up with that name?
Damn.
Yep.
So, what up? It's actually like 2 stories.
Okay.
Actually. And I don't really explain it a lot. You know what I mean? I really because my main thing really is satire and playing off of misconceptions. So I purposely don't explain it a lot, but it makes sense. The first reason is like the first thing I ever wanted to be in my life was like 50 Cent.
Okay.
Like I didn't want to be a rapper. I just wanted to grow up and be him. Like, understand me? Okay. And just turn it, when Get Rich or Die Trying drop, like, I was 7, you feel me? So, like, that was the biggest, like, he was literally, like, the biggest superhero in the world to me. I mean, it was all comic books and everything, Spider-Man and shit, until 50 Cent came, and then there was no more. I didn't want to be a superhero no more.
That transition is crazy.
I
want to save lives. Nah. Drugs unless you...
It was different. You feel me? It was different. You feel me? Like, yo, he was cool. You feel me? You couldn't, whatever. He was the first like dark-skinned man too in media that at least I remember that wasn't getting clout. You feel me? Like, cause you know elementary school and shit like that. When you dark, you know what I mean? Niggas definitely make them jokes and shit like that.
Definitely be at you.
All of that shit. So like, all right, it was that. Now, years like later and shit like that. Before like I ever knew I was gonna end up rapping, or before I ever knew like I was gonna have certain kind of experiences. It's just ironic that certain things play out. Second biggest reason is my first year of college. Well, my first and only year of college. I went to GCC, right? Okay. And that class, it got me studying. It had me look at hip hop different. Okay. Right, because one class it was based on performing art, like performing literature. Okay. Not your own shit, but performing other people's literature. So it was like performing like poems and other stuff written by somebody else, how to really like speak monologues and shit like that. Okay. Some old white dude who just talked mad shit to the class, bro. Like he would always shade us and talk shit, pretty much just calling us dumb, saying that we too young to understand how smart we are yet, right? So like, okay. For example, he want us to we had to bring our own pieces in the class and stuff like that, and then interpret them, and then interpret it for the class, read it for the class, and interpret it, shit like that, right? Right. And he used to always talk shit about the things that he thought we would bring in, don't bring in challenge yourself with the material you bring in, saying I don't expect you guys to know sophisticated art because y'all young. You know what I mean? And y'all don't know how, you know what I mean? But look up to Emily Dickinson's, look up to so many. America loves Holocaust poetry. You know what I mean? They feel like it's the most painful, it's the most whatever, it's the realest shit ever. You know what I mean? So he fed us a whole lot of that. You know what I mean? All of the forced all of that shit. And it made me realize and look at shit different. All right, I'm about to start reading hip hop on paper, right? Mm-hmm. And I realized when you read gangsta rap, when you read some of the most hardcore hip hop on paper, it's some of the most beautiful, it's beautiful, beautiful art. Okay. You know what I mean? When you can read it, and you can hear it without the beat and without the whatever, and just read it and just listen to it, it gives it a different experience. It's really, really it's pain in a different way. It's beautiful. You know what I mean? Get Rich or Die Trying. That album from Mini Man on paper, because that was one of the ones I brought. It was it just would have always been one of my favorite songs, but just reading it just hit a completely different way. Reading it without hearing 50 voice, reading it without hearing, just really reading the song. You know what I mean? Realize that some of the greatest poets in the whole world all been gangster rappers. You know what I mean? And I'm a poet. You know what I mean? I'm a lyricist. I'm a poet. You know what I mean? Even at the time developing the name, I've been doing slam poetry and stuff like that. That's always been an element there. And that's a big part of my name. Really, KT the Gangsta Rapper is I'm inspired by, you know what I mean, some of the greatest poets I feel ever existed, which are gangster rappers. You know what I mean? And I'm one of them. So yeah, that's where I get my name from. Also, it's also a big inspiration is Tupac. So a similar thing what Pac was doing with Thug Life. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Is a similar kind of thing that I'm doing with it as well. Because I don't make a certain kind of music. I don't celebrate or glorify a certain kind of thing, but I personify, and I'm really realistic and honest about the things that I talk about. Okay. And I feel it's all about being really authentically who you are, unapologetically who you are, and being able to stand on that. And I do. This whole thing, none of this work if I'm not being myself.
That's true.
You know what I mean? The whole KT the Gangsta Rapper thing, playing on misconceptions, but nothing works if I'm not being 100% myself.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, you gotta be real.
So yeah, you gotta be real as a bitch. So I'm not pretending certain shit. I have experiences, you know what I mean? But I just always, at the end of the day, I always just been in positions I always felt I did whatever I had to do. You know what I mean? But my takeaway from things aren't a certain kind of, you know what I mean? A year ago, right now, drugs was paying my bills. You know what I mean? Right now, I run a homeless shelter, you know what I mean? I prioritize, you focus really on getting people in the housing and shit like that, you know what I mean? And sometimes off of that shit, you know what I mean? Off of the same shit, some of the same people that I knew from a different way. You know what I mean? It's just, things change, you know what I mean? It's not always I get into, I do whatever I feel I have to do, but I am trying to do what's right, and that's not always easy.
No.
You know what I mean? It's not always easy, and there's things and so I'm realistic and honest about those things. You know what I mean? And yeah, KtTheGangstaRapper.
I like that. That's what's up. It's like a thought into it, like it came from somewhere. I like that. So like you said, you get your style from 50 and Tupac type shit, then really. Because like when I was listening to your music, I feel like you got an Ab-Soul J-Rock kind of vibe.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So J-Rock too, not J-Rock too. I don't know what you've heard yet, or just from
Well, like so.
What was I want to ask you. What was your reaction from because we met at the open mic and everything after I performed and shit like that. Like, what was your reaction to the first or second performance, if you remember?
So the first performance,
KtTheGangstaRapper coming up and meet my ass, smiley ass. Everybody here, I'm glad you feel me.
so I'm not gonna lie. The first time that I went to this shit, I was nervous as fuck, and I don't know if I had. I think I spoke to everyone the first time.
The first time,
yeah. The first time I went and spoke to every single last person. I gave everyone a card, and I didn't even know you performed yet. And I was like, "Yo, come sit down and talk to me." And he was like, "For sure." And then the second time when I had seen you, you feel me? The ice was already had broken, we had already spoken or whatever, and you was up on the stage.
Yeah, the first time we don't remember. The second time you definitely was lit, performed really well, bro. Yo,
you had brought energy into the room. Like the room
it wasn't there. Like,
I remember I told him, I was like, yo, we need to speak to that guy too. That guy, we need to speak to him.
Yo, can you get this to him?
Oh, nah, I'm gonna roll up.
You good?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll up.
But nah, you had brought in a level of energy. Then you took your shirt off and you were singing, dancing and shit. And then you had came into the crowd and it was like, yeah.
Yo, we didn't have the energy there yet. Cause everybody like I love it there. Don't get me wrong, but like we still a little bit too cool and shit like that in there.
There was just we still select few rappers that stood out. You,
right,
the nigga in the chair, and Leak. You niggas stood the fuck out.
The three of y'all, I could definitely say, yeah, I remember those performances directly. You feel me?
Cause you feel me, Leak had pain. He was talking his shit.
Right. I don't know what the heck was happening.
Yo, I love seeing Leak perform, yo. Just get up, just be he always in his mode. Like Leak always in his mode. I love seeing that nigga perform.
He got in there and he was putting pain out there. Shout out to Leak, Lamborghini porn. You feel me? Go watch that.
Love you, little bro.
And then you got up there and you had everybody all hyped and shit. And you feel me? Whatever song you played, that shit was lit. And then the old boy who was sitting in the chair, he came through and smoothed it out, but it was still hype. It was
We gotta like get a PSA and shit like that. Niggas gotta start having performance tracks and shit like that.
Fact.
I mean, it'll just be a lot better.
But the only thing is, a lot of y'all perform songs that ain't out, and it's like, damn.
But listen, I perform songs that's not out. Like the
last one, that was good.
That shit not out yet. It's not gonna be out for a while either. It's just mad fun performing it. But like, I still got a performance version of it. I mean, after you record a song, especially if you want to like try it out. Right now, cause I'm in the mode of like when I record a song, now I kind of like record shit to perform it.
Okay.
Like I'm thinking about like how this will go. Performing it before like the song is even fully crafted. So like the ones I want to try and everything, like, and I know I want to try it before I leave the studio, I'm leaving with a performance version of it. If you can leave with your song, you can leave with a performance version. Just say, yo, say this, mute the lead vocals and send me it. That's what
BLP culture do.
Yeah, it's not hard to do at all. Cause like I'm gonna stand out regardless, but it may make me feel bad sometimes in ways of like damn. Cause it's just like, I wouldn't really want to perform after me. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Still a show. I mean,
I wouldn't want to do that shit. But like, there's ways that you feel me, just have the best and everything. Cause I don't want to take the energy out from like the room or whatever from everybody else and shit like that.
Well, think about it. Let's say you got up there, right? You perform. You got that level of unmatched energy. And then after you comes, I don't know, let's say the baby. And you did better than him. They want you to come back. You feel me? Outperform that nigga. Like, fuck it.
That's always the goal. That's always the goal. Like, that, I mean, but like, yo, don't let me do it. That's the thing. Like, look, that's the goal. But don't let me do it. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Shy. I remember we had his first show, the Triumph show, sold the bitch out at the Flower City. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful show. I didn't he was bringing me up for we was gonna do like 3 songs and everything that we had. So it was just all I had was just boom like those 3 songs, and like I told him like, all right, bro, like when we do the song, and that was the first time I did Needs, like that last song that you just talking about when I went in the crowd and everything. He's really on that song and he black, right? But like I said, all right, when we do this, like pretty much the whole thing, I'm getting up there with full intentions on taking your show from you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I want to take your show from you. I want to take it from you. I want to take this whole audience from you, like from your hands to boom, now they in my hands.
Okay.
From why I'm up here and shit like that. You know what I mean? And give them back like that. That was the goal. And it was a dope performance. But like, yeah, you gotta have that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and you don't.
that.
But yeah, don't let me do that. First off, I fully like really can't. It's dope we up there, but I ain't gonna hold you. Shy is the greatest performer I've ever seen. Period.
Okay.
Like period. With anybody, like with any of those concerts I done went through, nobody really is putting on a show like Shy the realest. I can say that.
Okay.
I mean, so that's why I'd be like, yo, I'm about to. I mean, I'll be studying his performances and shit like that. Okay. And I came away in a year. I still got some things to do and shit like that, like things to work on and shit.
So how long you been rapping for now?
Like for real, or
yeah,
like I've been taking it serious within the past few years, to be completely honest. But like, I first started rapping like when I was around like 14.
14?
Yeah.
So that's when you decided to finally take it seriously?
Nah, that's not when. I mean, I just decided to really like
so
move in it and like really start put my foot forward in it until like really a few years ago.
Okay. And what made you want to take it seriously? You're like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I'm jumping off the deep end for this.
Because why am I playing?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, why am I playing? There's a lot of things that I was allowing to be excuses of getting in the way and stuff like that. And there's a lot of distractions, a lot of things I was just like really prioritizing first and stuff. And like, this is not something that ever left my heart, but it's just not something I ever gave my full heart and focus like I knew not only I wanted to, but that I could. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then it got to a point to where like, I know what I can do, and I just really want to give that like a shot for myself. You know what I mean? So just like I want to like, I'm cool if things don't work. You know what I mean? But I'm not cool if it don't work, and I know I didn't try, like do everything I knew. You know what I mean? Like that's really the biggest thing with me. Okay. Really like what the leading behind, like, cause I'm gonna remember that. Like I know.
You could have did better, but didn't.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I know everything in life that I can reflect on that either I was good at or bad at, what it was whatever okay at that I know I could have did better in. You know what I mean? Like from sports and shit like that, I played football, I was good, but I know I could have did better if I worked harder. You know what I mean? Like in certain areas, I knew I could have did other things a lot better if I really put my foot forward in it, and I just like didn't, cause I know what it feels like when I'm giving my all, right? And like, I gave my all to a lot of other things. You know what I mean? So it just woke something up in me and decided like, you know what, I'm about to give myself a shot because like I deserve it, and the work that I've been doing and I know I can do deserves me to give it a full shot and putting it up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so far, like I've just been having beautiful reactions. I mean, so just like,
I think that holds like a lot of people, that half in, half out, or like a
Yeah.
quarter in, and they don't see results, so they just like, oh, this ain't gonna work.
Nothing in life work when you just like doing it halfway.
No.
Like I swear to God, from everybody that feel like you can do this and do it, like it just really don't work like that. I don't care what it is. Like from fucking working a job to selling drugs, like pick one. No, I'm dead ass. like pick one. You know what I mean? From you want to do sports, you want to play around with it. Like pick one. Like you can't do half. You can't have your foot here and half your foot here and think you really gonna go where you know you could go. It just don't work like that until you put like both feet in. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be running around trying to balance shit and getting half results from this and half results from this and still and still just like assed out at times. Still whatever it is. It's just like
It's gonna
it's
always
not.
be a catch-up game.
Yeah, it's
both
always playing
ends.
catch up because you're not where you should be here, and you're not where you should be here. So you're not gonna be getting what you should hear, and you're not gonna be getting what you should hear. You know what I mean? No, I done experienced it. You feel me? Like I done experienced it. I done had to like I done tried to balance. You feel me? Getting some packs off and shit like that while I'm still working a job, and it not going the same way as when I don't have no job no more, and this is paying all of my bills. You know what I mean? Things are just a little bit like changed, but when you're doing both, you fucked up in both. You know what I mean? You bring it too much whatever shit at actual work. You have feeling like you gotta bring shit on you to work that you're not supposed to because you got a lot of shit going on. You know what I mean? And then like that you gotta worry about, and then like outside you got everything you gotta worry about outside. I'm not saying like to go out and do it because being outside done brought a whole lot more issues. You know what I mean? Than I just had. You know what I mean? Like, just going to work and stuff like that. But things just change. I just got to adapt and it be a lot. But, I mean, like, nothing worked until you doing it, like, full. Till you got both feet in. Nothing really, you can't get the wheels really turning. And when you got just half your foot there, nothing in life work like that. Like, nothing. So, like, you got to pick something, and you got to stick to it, and you got to get to it. You know what I mean? And I know, like, as good as I can be, I can get better, I can get, whatever, but it's not really gonna like work unless I make it work.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I can't make it work unless I put both feet forward.
I like that.
I rambled a little bit, but this is a show about ranting.
It's a fact.
My bad.
So, what's something you learned the hard way about the music game? What's something you thought, and then you thought one thing, but it wasn't that?
What have I know I was gonna say something about like the smoke and mirrors shit, but it's really just about what. I think the hardest thing I learned probably was like how
You got this.
how it's mainly like politics. Not like politics. It is politics. It's so political.
It's who they want when they want.
It's when. You know what I mean?
You heard what I said, when.
Yeah, when. Like you said, when. Like I got friends with record deals. You know what I mean? And it's just like all you're gonna be is pretty much like they'll use your work. You know what I mean? You can be a writer, whatever. Like some of your stuff with everything be on these biggest songs and shit like that. Whatever they'll use and take anything, whatever from you. You know what I mean? But they won't give you really whatever anything. But say you feel me, like you get shot in the head and shit like that or something like that. You know what I mean? And living and make the news and shit. You know what I mean? Maybe you feel me? Then they gonna start pumping shit in your shit or whatever like that and everything because you already on the sign and everything. Like, but regardless of just like having to work and it being good and they like. Boom, and yo, this person know what they doing, or this person went to school for auto engineering, like all of this shit and everything like that. Like they'll use this shit, you barely get anything really from it, but like they're not really gonna do anything for you. You know what I mean? Just keep you on a contract and just take really from you. So like, I think the biggest thing was just realizing like, yo, damn, you gotta do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when I got over that, it's more motivated. You know what I mean? It's more motivational. But like, I guess like when I had to realize that damn, there's not gonna be no point where like I do this and boom, get a deal, or and then there's a different kind of ship sailed, or like nah, like you gotta do this and it's gonna be a big fight and it's a long fight and a continuous one, like everything else. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do it. This is how we're gonna do it. This is how it's looking. You know what I mean? So I think that's it.
All right. I fucks with it. When does your next album drop?
I haven't dropped a album. I'm not worried about really dropping a project right now. Okay. I got enough music for it, but I just started putting out these singles. I got a video coming out real soon. For Leaders, I got it on my shirt. You know what I mean? Like this is the track. I performed it too.
Yeah. That's the very first song you told me to listen to when I first met you.
Yeah.
And I put it in my playlist.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I got a video for that, and I'm going to be pushing that and rolling that out for a minute. And then I got a few more singles that sounds a little bit different. And then like I'm gonna get into like what my actual style is.
Okay.
I've been like working on just a new kind of sound for a little while, and I got like the direction of like, all right, this is what I sound like. This is what KtTheGangstaRapper sound like going forward. This is my main overall direction. Yes, subject matter is gonna be like close to leaders and stuff like that, but just how I'm just rapping, it's gonna be something I do, but not necessarily like my, like overall sound. And I'm just gonna go. And then after that, that's when I think I want to that's when I'm put together either an EP or a whole album. I don't know. It depends on like what's going on. I got a few projects and videos I got planned to drop before like I put a compilation out. There's just some songs that I want to get out and give it justice. Sliced Bread been out for a while and it's still my most streamed and my most popular song. So I do want to give that a video. It deserves that, and so I'm not. I got a few things that I can really work on and put out and everything before I gotta wrap up the whole like this is the tape. But I like it this way though too because I make sure everybody can hear everything.
Okay. I like that. Taking it at your own pace, you feel me? You're doing how you want to do it.
Absolutely.
I like
I got it all written out.
What's up? Some people don't have a plan or a goal. They just
Yeah, I
wing
got
it.
it all written out. Like when y'all gonna get this, when y'all gonna get this, and when y'all gonna get this.
Okay. So what's the next song you're gonna drop though?
I want it to be Geechee.
Geechee.
Yeah.
Did you perform that one or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Reloaded.
Okay.
Okay, I'm reloaded. Yeah.
That shit was lit.
I'm with Geechee. I'm gonna roll out my rollout plan for the Leaders video is gonna take like 2 months. I'm gonna be rolling that out for like 2 months, like straight. So like a little bit after, when I push the brakes on that is when I'm gonna start like promoting it and plotting exactly when I'm gonna put out Geechee. But it's gonna be literally as soon as I can after this rollout. I want to see what this video can do. I just really made this YouTube channel and stuff like that, so like, I just want to see what I can do with this video campaign in it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I got a number in my head and it's big, but I feel like this video, I feel like we can do it. Yeah, and I got this in this campaign thing. It's written out and it's a plan. I want to see what works and what don't and stuff like that. So, like, it's also an experiment. The last one worked. I put out a video. I did a pop out with Ace. And it's doing well. It's one of the verses I did as soon as I threw my voice out at the show. And then the next day I went to the studio and just recorded 2 tracks. And that shit sounds so hard. You go on YouTube, type in KtTheGangstaRapper, G-Rap freestyle.
Yeah, the cracking shit, right?
Yeah, no, I did that with Wings. It's the pop out with Ace. I don't think you've seen it yet.
Nah, I won't. So when you type in KT, only thing that pop up, well, 2 things. So
The Kraken, yeah, on my channel.
the Kraken, that shit was fire. And then you got the G-Rap freestyle pop out. So
Yeah, the G-Rap, that's not on my channel, but that's me. Like, it's on Ace channel. Yeah, the pop out is what I'm talking about. My voice was going in that.
But it was still dope though. I fucked with it.
I fucked with it. I'm like, oh shit. Like, every time I lose my voice, I'm going to the studio.
So do you think gangster rap is dead?
Nah,
Nah.
I don't think so.
I think we could get more lyrical gangster rap. Like, you feel me? Put the bars back into it. And like most of it now is just real catchy beats that you can at least dance to. And then they really just talking. They're not really they're telling the story, but they're just talking on the beat.
But I wouldn't see if it's because the most current thing right now in hip hop right now is drill.
Yeah.
And drill rap is not gangster rap. Like, it's not. It's different.
True.
You know what I mean? Like if we break it down, it really is very, very different. And we still have gangster rap. You know what I mean? If we like still break down what it is and look at things for like really what they are, we still got Schoolboy Q.
He ain't dropped in a minute.
Yeah, he ain't dropping a minute, but he about to. We still got Vince Staples. He just dropped a great, you know what I mean, a great project. Like we still have it, you know. But like they don't drop. And I ain't gonna hold you. Still like the best rappers in the game. When you talking about lyricism and shit like that, really are the old niggas that barely drop.
True.
You know what I mean? So like. It sucks, you know what I mean? But there's not a lot of really, like, it's kind of like more of drill. And I don't think drill is like, we're just straight murder music.
That's just starting to fall off. Because, like,
right now?
The really good ones, them niggas actually in jail. Because what they want to
that's facts, though. That's facts.
They want to be known for killing and they want to be known for being a rapper. And it's like, you can't, which lane you want to be in? You want to be a murderer or you want to be a rapper? And then you got really good artists like K-Flock and shit. But them
whichever brings the most money, I'm doing. I'm just saying.
I don't even think it was that. Like, it's just the fact that like they was already murderers and then they became rappers. So it was just like, oh shit. Like, but I already.
Okay, but once they got rich, they kept murdering.
But then again, it's just still indictments and all this other shit. Like niggas been watching you before you blew up. So there was just no way you was getting out of shit.
True.
Yeah, I mean, because you was doing shit. And then you started talking about it because you started getting attention from it.
Like
TK. Oh, my God.
Nigga blew up from murdering motherfuckers, went on the run, had a hit song, was doing shows, got arrested, and then just like, and they like, well, bring him back. He only had one song.
Yo, this is the thing. Yo, even though, he didn't get a chance to enjoy none of his success.
No,
that boy, that he ain't get a chance to enjoy none of that. So he was really locked up the whole entire time he was famous. So like, he really thought that like he had a chance to beat that case, and I think that alone was incredible.
First murder charge, he was just there when it happened.
Nah, but look, like, he wasn't just there, nigga. Like, when you part of a robbery, you not just there, you part of a robbery. It's a difference. If you a visitor of that house at the time, you were just there when it happened. Niggas masked up and went over there, bro. He wasn't just there. Yo, he ain't pulled the trigger though. You know what I mean?
No.
But look, like everybody else pled guilty and got like they 20 and 25.
That little girl, she got nothing. I think she got 5 years probation.
A white girl got 20, then it got reduced to some other bullshit and stuff like that. Who set it up in the first place? But like everybody, like he really thought he was gonna beat it.
Well, then he caught another body on the run though.
Yeah,
that was the one that
he still didn't get on trial for that. So he already got 55 years he got to do, and then he got to do a whole nother murder.
Yeah. Damn. He ain't coming home. Fuck.
You got picked up when you were 17. Yeah. You about to go on trial for prison. You about to defend yourself from this murder in prison. Like, it's already over for you.
The first murder, he was there with the robbing, and the nigga died. So he got time for that.
Right.
55 for that.
And then while on the run, he killed somebody else.
And the person
is not going to jail. You might as well just shoot.
Bro, you was literally supposed to die before they catch you. You was really like he was supposed to never let them catch you.
Yeah, at that point, any cop show up at my door, you're liable to die before me. Like, you know I'm armed and dangerous. I know you're coming, like, yeah.
So, you know what also threw me off? You know the nigga that escaped out the jail?
I'm just saying, damn, like, yo, he fucked his whole life. But it wasn't a lesson in hip hop that it should have been.
No, because them niggas thought, oh, it was cool.
Cause he ain't even this wasn't even a Rico. He just got caught twice. Like, this is no Rico shit. This is no they investigating the game. They caught him, so everybody wrapped up type shit and everything. No, you just got caught. Like, just played his day twice.
Both for the same charge, like deal.
Word. You keep robbing and killing people. Like damn, we trying to get.
Let them live.
It ain't gonna be like, nigga, and you got the nerve to be pleading not guilty, like this not Texas.
Right.
Like you not black and it's not Texas.
He was up there crying, talking my life is taken away from me. I never got to experience nothing.
Word, bro, you was killing people.
17 committing murders. What do you mean?
It's not
You've
funny.
done a lot.
It's really not funny, but shit, like
That shit funny.
Did y'all see that the nigga in Philly who broke out of the jail, right? They caught his ass.
just a rapper?
Nah, it's just some random ass nigga.
Just a random nigga.
He's 31. He caught an M, so he got life. And he climbed the fucking wall, got out, was on the run for 13 days. They caught him yesterday. But he had a gun.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going back.
Wait, all right. So he clearly caught that body. All right, so he got convicted of it. They said all right.
He got the M.
How the fuck how he climbed the wall?
He fucking stretched out and just.
So this wait, was this when he was still was he in like the county about to be taken upstate, or did he climb?
I think he was in the upstate.
So he climbed the prison wall, not he climbed the prison wall.
He climbed the prison wall. Because apparently back in May, somebody else did the same thing and got out. But they just got caught because somebody was watching. He did it and nobody was watching. Was on the run for 13 days. Stole a rifle. And then surrendered when they found him. Hell no. Nah. I'm blowing this bitch. I'm not going back in there.
I guess when it come through, you know what I mean? I guess people just really don't want to die.
Sit your ass down.
Like,
you got life in jail.
I know, but like, and you don't want to do that. But I guess when you got like 50 guns in your face, and you know all these cops gonna empty the clip.
You just gotta give up, right? It's either sit down or die standing. You know what I'm saying?
It's one of those.
If I get a murder charge right now, I know I'm in jail for life.
It's one of those,
like,
and all I know is easy to feel like what you would do, but maybe in that situation, like, I want to die like this right now.
Out at my job in the burbs, it was
because them cops is already.
Right.
It was this
amazing glory. They gonna tell stories about it.
They all gonna go home and tell their kid they
8 injured officers, 1 man. It's wild. Big Yao, known as the podcaster.
You gonna get shot 332 times. Y'all see the video, bro, of like the car, and it was a wrong like they just chased somebody, they pulled up, they shot the car like 100-something times.
What the fuck did you get here?
How you doing?
So, I was at my job in the burbs, right? It was this white man. He was in a Cadillac. You know them old shits, the steel top Cadillac?
Yeah, hard ass shit.
I guess he caught a body in the city.
Oh, shit.
And so, they was chasing his ass. And he went out to the burbs. And so, he drove his shit into a field because he lost control of that old ass boat.
Yo, shit.
That's what it is.
And that nigga got out and started blamming. He was running into the woods. This?
You don't know what Fonto is?
Nigga, I don't smoke. Anyways, he ran into the woods blaming. The one cop was a fucking crack shot.
Oh shit.
Just hit his own.
He wasn't missing.
That nigga chose to do some shit the skill cop had to be there. Like, what?
That nigga, he was in the woods and he was running. The cop, 3. Hit his ass in the dark.
Yep.
Dropped him. So the whole squad ran in there and they over him. Put it down.
That's a shooter. He
was
not gonna shoot
already
for 2.
dead. And they still emptied the clip in his ass.
He not gonna shoot for 2. He gonna be behind that line every time. That's
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be honest up to God with y'all, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if you shoot a police officer,
they have the right to do whatever they want with you.
It was like 9 of them that put
Like
questions in
no
him.
no disrespect or anything, but if I'm out here trying to protect and save lives, and you just shot one of my mans, you know what's about to happen.
But it depends on the situation.
You know, ain't no situation. You know what's about to happen.
I know. Like, but still.
Ain't no situation. You know when we get you.
Listen, bro,
Just know.
Because this
That
gang
nigga was
shit at the
armed
end of
and
the day.
dangerous. He already was dangerous with that boat.
Let you be on a high speed chase, and you done shot a cop.
The nigga
You
was
feel me?
in a forest.
When they find
it was
you wherever,
dark.
yeah, they go.
It was 11 o'clock at night, and this nigga's firing blindly into the woods and hit your ass 3 times.
Oh, he's not blindness. That is with great accuracy.
You see something. You see enough. You see enough.
He fired 3. He dropped. They told him to put the gun down. He didn't, so they stood over him and killed him.
I mean, hell yeah.
No.
Shit, you don't understand instructions?
Nah, bro, you can't do that. These cops be bugging, bro.
Hell nah. He fucking those state troopers. They said put that gun down.
These cops be bugging, like bugging.
Oh, no.
You can't give them the reason. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like TK, yeah, he was on some delusional shit.
Nah, take
He
it
can-
was.
think he can beat that case.
Take it was gangster of the year.
He really believed he could beat that case.
That's how all them niggas believe. Like you on, like the nigga K Flock. You on camera with your face out, shooting into a barbershop.
That wasn't his. Nah, that wasn't his
Why did he
fault.
plead not guilty?
No, that one actually wasn't his fault.
So whose fault was
That one was a self-defense situation. They can't really prove it. Was
They
a
But he
can't
still
self-defense
said it
situation.
wasn't his fault.
Not like it kind of like it was self-defense. The thing
But he
is,
can't prove it.
But he can't even be carrying a gun.
Because the camera,
Right.
the camera
Right.
didn't pick up the other dude having a gun.
Right.
So it was like, what the point? What's
no,
the point?
his situation where he's fucked is like because he really probably could beat that, right?
Right. But
So why
if-
he already in there? They threw a RICO on him.
Yes.
So now he dealing with a RICO that he.
He ain't getting out of that. The
It don't
only
look
person
like
got out
it.
of Rico
It don't look
is
like it.
6ix9ine. And you don't,
He ratted for that.
you don't just get out of Ricos. Hell,
I did-
matter of fact, 6ix9ine and Thug are the Gunna are the only 2 that has ever beaten a Rico. And I don't think Gunna has officially beaten it.
Well, the RICO wasn't after Gunna though.
I think he was in it.
Yeah, but not like Thug got hit with the RICO. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Gunna's just somebody that got caught up with him one time. They trying to whatever. You feel me? He can get out. Like they really after him. You know what I mean?
They gave Casanova 22 years for his Rico.
Like even.
Oh,
the-
that's a question
oh,
I had to ask a gangster rapper.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey yo, about the Gunna situation. Yeah, I'm glad we brought this up. This is another gangster rapper here. Let's find out. Do you feel like Gunna is a snitch? No. Let me get to the brass tacks here.
The gun's not his.
The gun's not his. All right? So if you go up on stand and you literally say, it's just me and you in this car right now, right? And then you go up there, they ain't giving me no chance to talk because, you know, I'm the big dog. I can't talk. But you can. And you go up there and you say, hey, that gun's not mine. So whose gun is it after that? Because I don't get a chance to speak. So whose gun was it?
All right. So I'm gonna be completely honest about this, right? All right. Look. So, first, I really don't like the hypocrisy in a lot of shit. I mean, and I don't really stand off of like a certain code or just off of like real honor and just man shit. You feel me? I can't put myself in a position, get caught up, and then put it on. So I just like that's just not what you do, right? However, certain shit is just not like talked about that's just as slimy. I mean, there's a lot of situations and shit like that. I mean, niggas pulled over and shit like niggas get pulled over. I mean, nigga take the gun out. Let me put it under the seat. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? And like, you take your shit out. You know what I mean? And just put somebody in a position, put your mans in a position.
That's
you know what I mean?
bullshit.
Where y'all gotta like split time or whatever, cause you from you hold me down, whatever. You feel me? And it's your shit. You know what I mean? And niggas don't got like that. I don't understand why that situation, which happens a whole lot, is not as talked about as just as slimy as being a snitch for one. However, you know what I mean? Gunner's situation is a little bit different, right? Now, like, if it was thug shit, it was thug shit. However, Gunna didn't just, like, do that to get himself out that situation. He went on and testified saying that YSL is a gang, which is their whole defense. Like, you didn't just, like, yeah, this wasn't mine, so I'm not a snitch or whatever. Like, you literally
dug a hole.
Said statements against their whole defense.
You dug a hole.
You know what I mean? And if that was the, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And that's when it becomes more of just like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, damn, like I'm not just getting out of, like, trying to get yourself out of whatever, you helping also, like, attack, like, that situation. You know what I mean? So, like, it's not like he just went and saying that nothing was his.
I feel like it was like, let's throw all my members under the bus just so I could make sure I could walk a bit.
Yeah, that's what he did. So yes, I do feel like.
But I understand where you came from with the hypocrisy for me. Because if me and you was in the car and we cool like that, I'm gonna look at you and be like, yo, why you pull that shit off you and put it on there?
Yeah, why would you? You know what I mean? I don't.
But you see me as doing it while it's happening. So
yeah, but you can't do nothing about it.
But you can't do nothing about that.
You can't do nothing at that moment.
If they find that gun, it's either gonna be one of ours. If you don't fess up, it's gonna be the both of us.
Yeah,
so it's like yeah, in that situation, you gotta take a rap. You feel me? I'm gonna be looking at you like, oh, so you're not gonna tell him? That's crazy.
Like, yeah, because like at the same time, I'm not gonna do that. Like,
niggas do that to their baby moms all the time, though.
But that's their baby
when
moms.
they baby mom be driving their ass around, they be having a gun in the car and they get pulled over and they be like, oh, that ain't mine.
It ain't
like,
mine.
damn, you gonna throw her under the bus?
But it's how the situation was presented for Gunna though. He didn't have to say the gun is not mine. He could have just been like, I did not know anything about that gun. I didn't even know it was in the car.
Yeah. But that wasn't part of the deal. You gotta say that, and you gotta say.
And you gotta also throw them
say
under
that
the bus.
say that this YSL is a gang and that it need to be stopped and all of the other shit. Say that. Alright, bet. Like now you was, you know what I mean?
That's because the only person arguing that it wasn't the game was like 15-year-old boy.
Whatever. But at the same time, though, like at the same time, I'm not here to like pretend like the music industry is really the streets, and I really like wish people like understood that. You know what I mean? And separated that. Be realistic with shit. You know what I mean? Like.
So why is it that when Tekashi did it and on some like, yo, this whole gang is, they gonna kill me if I stay here, and they already was trying to kill me when I was free, but they hung that nigga out to dry.
Yeah.
Gunna was like, fuck them niggas, I'm out. And they was like, we still love you though.
Two reasons. One, Gunna's music is a lot better. Two, his image was different. Gunna was never out literally saying and portraying that, especially how 6ix9ine was.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You're like I mean, especially
Gunna was known as a musician. He wasn't known as a gangster rapper.
That's why he just sold out the Barclays a few days ago. You know what I mean? And he about to do the same shit now.
Fuck You Mean is the biggest song out right now.
You word. Like so that means what it is. Like the industry is not the streets. The music industry is not the streets. And to be completely honest, you feel me? Like it's a smaller like demographic than what people get. Like he's getting. There's still thousands, tens of thousands of people that's gonna pay money to go and see him. Which just happened. You know what I mean? That people are listening to the music, is going whatever, because like people don't got shit to do with that situation. Like all of these people at home, you're just listening to music and liking the music and shit like that is not nowhere affected by this shit situation that's going down in Atlanta.
True. And that DA is going after that motherfucker hard.
You know what I mean? And I got family that live down in Atlanta. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna hold you. It's just like niggas is really terrorizing their community, bro. For no reason.
Have you heard what they got Thug on? Like, have you heard what they got him on?
Niggas is terrorizing shit.
Thug was definitely on some, if you're in the way, I will put you down. Shout after Lil Wayne. Yo,
Thug
if you're in the way,
fuck.
I will put you down. That is why he got a RICO.
He was doing a lot of shit. And then you see that one of the dudes that was in the RICO just got convicted trying to do all that crazy shit.
Niggas doing bad
trying to pretend like he was insane, still got his dumb ass slayed.
Right.
Niggas is doing bad shit for no reason.
Yeah, this looking bad for Thug, because this idiot nigga.
Nah, it's looking terrible. It's looking terrible.
Old boy wilding on the court, and he's in the YSL shit. He just got convicted. You got Thug, they say he can't lose not one of them 200-something counts. Or it's over.
it's already over, bro.
One
Because
of them 200.
He can't lose one.
all of them counts, right?
Yo, it usually is.
Bruh.
It usually is that like
You gotta realize,
either
like,
get all of them or none.
You gotta realize that 150 of them counts is all murder charges. Like you plotting a murder against somebody. So it's like, damn.
It's hard to
Fuck.
get out of that.
Well, they try to prove one for Lucci, but he ain't say nothing. For me, he ain't say nothing. But the thing is, like, is anybody even talking about the fact that Lucci dealing with the same and been longer than Young Thug? Like, you feel me? That's
Nobody
like,
cared about Lucci.
right, it's another,
like,
like-
you made a couple songs, you
Right,
serenaded the
that's-
hoes, and then you disappeared.
But he
Lucci
keeping
barked
it
up
so
the wrong tree though. He
But
wasn't supposed to
what I'm
bark
saying
up.
is that, like, yo, people only care about who they really care about. Certain things
Shot
don't really
his mama
apply
house
to
up.
everybody. You know what I mean? Certain things don't really apply to everybody and shit like that.
Yo,
Because niggas will fuck with Lucci a lot harder right now for keeping it solid.
That's like Dolph.
I mean,
That's
and
like
shit
Dolph
that.
and
It's
Yo
just
Gotti.
Shit don't really work like that.
That's
you know what I
like
mean?
Dolph and Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti just don't like you because you make music better. That's fine though. We could come for you.
Oh, Gotti.
That's
is
all
a
right. You don't want to be on the
Yeah, they did
team.
have-
We
yeah,
got
yeah.
you. We got you. Eliminate the competition.
Okay.
So, how much do you think a human life is worth?
You asking me or him?
Me personally, I think a couple chickens.
A couple what?
A couple chickens.
Couple of chickens.
Nah, bro. I'm 30K
30K?
and we ain't talking about it. You got it.
30,000? Like, can't you get like 50 bands for a heart?
The actual, yes, the heart is worth it. The person that's attached to the heart ain't worth shit.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, so all together, like, a human body should be worth a lot. You know what I mean?
A couple chickens. You gotta think about it. If I trade you for 4 chickens, I can eat for the month. I got eggs. I got chickens. If I get a rooster in there, now I got more chickens.
Bro.
You explain it.
If I was to keep it real with you guys, yo.
You explaining why civilization was built on slavery.
If you go to Jamaica, right?
Like, almost all of it. All major civilization was built on slavery.
Imagine
What
I
you
said 30K, but if you go to Jamaica, a life is probably worth like what?
A goat.
$1,000. Right.
Because people will kill you for the. I
Right.
think just because. Like,
Exactly.
I don't think it's.
Exactly.
I don't think it's because of how bad.
Exactly.
I don't think it's because of how low your value of a human is. I think it's because of how low and bad the situations and circumstances in that particular community is.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? because like, you feel me? Because rich people, they be paying like back in the day, you feel me? The rich people used to pay the mob to kill people and shit. You know what I mean? They used to give them like bread, like. They was gonna get it done for one. They was gonna do it professional. Was gonna come back like there was a lot more value in a dollar in the situation than not getting caught up. So you feel me? So you spending like there's people spending like $100,000 on murder. You know what I mean?
And there's people spending 1,000. If I lived in that, just know. I'm calling my mom like, yo, send me 1,000 right now. I'm dropping this one.
So how come the Somali pirates charge so goddamn much?
Oh, because they were dealing with white people crossing the
The
border.
other thing is, you gotta get half up front. The other half when it's done. It's just like
Yeah.
nigga
Some
sent
niggas be
you
going like
$500
$50K
and you
for
ready to
the
murder
get
somebody.
people back.
Because we're dealing with white people. Think about it. If you're a poor nation and you have a group of white people from a rich nation, not to mention your white people, no disrespect or anything. Somalians are Africans. Mm-hmm. No disrespect, but I'm gonna ask for an unrealistic amount because I think you have it.
I was
That's
watching
why
the,
pirates don't be successful too much. They be robbing anybody American they see on boats and just expecting all of them to have
well,
bad
got a
bread.
boat, you obviously got money.
Like, you'll call everybody you know and tell them they'll give you $30,000 right now.
Oh, you're shot.
So I was watching the Joe Rogan Experience, and the nigga was like, the Somalians, what they used to, they was fishermen, and the problem was big companies was dumping oil and it was bullshit in their foot in the water. And the fish was dying. So the people of Somali was dying, and you feel me? They used their fishing boats, and I guess they took over a shit, told them people, yo, we need bread. And then they started getting paid for it, and it's like, Well, why are we fishing? Let's just start robbing shit.
Word.
That's how they became what they are.
Take it how you
Pirate
live.
word.
Take it how you live. Yo, on some G shit.
Them
if you
niggas
go-
killed. Their only source of food was the fish. So
Fish,
they was
right.
like, well,
Yeah, you
fuck it,
did
we gonna
that, so we
take
just
you.
took your whole boat. And then we just, like, we told y'all, yo, give us money, and y'all
It's
did
just a
it.
boat. We only
I
took
bet.
your
Give
boat.
us
We
your
took our
boat.
livelihood. Right. We only took your boat.
And we demanded money, we got it. So we said, give us your boat, and we got it. All
So
right,
I
we
mean,
gonna
like,
we gonna make a career out of
If you
this.
can make 100K robbing boats, why not? And then
This
if you
what we
can't get the
doing.
money for them with the boat,
But now
just
that,
sell
you know
the
what I mean?
boat or just double dip. So now you got slaves and boats.
You know
Sell
what I
all
mean?
that shit.
That's the situation, though, that they didn't create.
No,
You know what I mean?
They
They
was
didn't create
forced
the
into that.
situation. Like, they didn't create the situation. They just figured, oh shit, we found something that worked. They was doing this right. They was fishing. They was doing everything right. They was fishing. You know what I mean? The niggas poisoned they fish. They was killing their people. They're like,
Man,
all
they
right.
didn't poison their fishing on purpose. It's because that route.
They did it because they're stupid.
You can't just
that
go dumping shit in the
that
water.
route through Somalia is a big route that people take. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when they take that route and shit like that, it happened to be like one of them big oil tanker ships or whatever,
Yeah.
and it really did leak out and shit like that, and nobody claimed it or anything.
Yeah, they give a
so
fuck. They
so they really just fucked them.
They just said fuck them.
They just said it's just a big fuck you and we're moving on.
Yeah, hell no.
So
So
like,
yeah,
cool, you come back
could
through
see-
here?
Right, come back through here. We got you. How much this worth? It's worth double that now. Give me.
And the other day, some bullshit number. It's just $2 million boat. Cool. Give me 6. What? They probably was bullshit.
Right now. Like,
We
now
build
I'm not
fingers
waiting.
every day.
I'm not waiting for nothing. Like now.
If they didn't have like rights and stuff like that, like country rights and UN and shit like that, I'm pretty sure we'd already wipe them out. Like you're not going to just do that.
They did it for a reason, though.
I don't care.
We
Why
can't
was
just go
they doing
obliterate a whole, like, you know what?
All right, let's be honest here. You're not gonna go up and poke a bear. You feel me? If a bear shit in your house, you're gonna clean that shit and close your door and make sure no bears can come back in.
Right?
You're not gonna go and be like, all right, bear, I'm about to shit in your spot now. That nigga is gonna tear you limb from limb.
Yo, I see some shit on the news. I see some shit on the news one time about a bear like coming in a nigga crib.
Oh, yes.
And smacking the shit out of him. Like, he smacked the shit out this nigga.
Hit the back door down or some
Yeah,
shit.
yo, but yo, he smacked him. Like, that's the only whatever contact. Yo, bro, he broke this nigga jaw, eye socket. Like, you feel me? No, like, yo, this bear fucked him up with just one slap. Like,
So whoever they stole that boat from is a bear. Bro, I would have to take my loss. I would even move.
if a bear walk in my house, it's, you feel me? I'm gone.
I mean, as a company, I don't know if I'm be able to afford to get them people back.
Exactly. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm starting to write out the letter. It's like, due to pirates taking your family, I don't think they can no longer work for the company, and
Insurance don't cover it.
that insurance definitely doesn't cover that one.
Insurance
That's
don't
one of
cover
the
pirates.
clause.
Insurance do not cover pirate attacks.
Says no piracy.
Hell
Did you
no.
read the fine print?
We are not liable for any pirate.
We gave them
like,
the AK.
versus-
I don't know how they lost it.
No
The-
pirate activity
the
will
ship
be
had
covered by
security.
our corporation.
Yo, it was wild. How does 6 niggas with whack AKs, like I'm talking taped up guns, take over a ship full with 24 security guards?
Because they still
Yo,
Unless they took the captain on some.
this is mine.
I'm the captain.
Even if you're the captain, bro, I'm still meticulously taking down all 6 of you.
I don't think there's one captain. I think it has to be a fail-safe. Because, like, what if the one captain...
No,
Yo,
it's
hold on,
always
listen.
two pilots.
You think anybody that was captain or that could have been captain on that ship would have said they was captain when they see them niggas walk up there? Just how niggas, we was talking about how niggas take the gun out and put it under the seat.
I'm the captain.
They took the hat off, put it on their man. You're the captain now.
Be like, call the first private now.
You've been promoted.
You can have
You've been
this.
promoted. I know you've been. I've been training you well. See you captain.
I would call the lowest member on deck. I'd be like, yo, call the deckhand. Come here. You know what? Today's the day you become a man. You get to adorn this hat like a champ.
They don't even know what's going on.
Right. You're just gonna be smiling. Who's the captain?
Why you got
you
the
see the hat?
The one in the hat.
Nah, on some new shit, there's always two people that can operate a vessel when it's longer than 6 hours.
Oh, I wonder why they never took one of those Disney cruises. That'd be interesting.
Because they don't go through there anymore since that time.
Just go out and meet them out there. Just be like, you know what? We're taking over this Disney boat.
I don't know if you realize that cruises stopped going that way. They only go to the Caribbean and like
How do you
Mexico.
board it?
now.
Like, do you just throw a hook and climb your ass on up?
There's always a way on the boat. You gotta think about it.
That's a long climb.
And that's something I'm sure they're willing to do. Cause if you're gonna take a boat that's like 20 foot in the air, bro, I'm pretty sure you're willing to do some shit. You can have this boat. And if you come in with a brick too, bro, if I just see you walk in the room with a brick, I'm gonna be like, you know what?
Honestly, if it's 5 of y'all and I ain't seen y'all with hooks scale this 20-foot boat, and you got bricks attached to your
Knives
hip,
and shit,
you got it.
bricks and swords and shit.
Right.
Whatever.
I'm gonna say those is real pirates.
You
We
are.
need to surrender.
Immediately.
I'm not trying to
They've done this before.
Took you 5 seconds to get up here? No.
They've obviously done it. They got more experience doing this than we got defending it.
5 seconds?
Let me go
Oh,
surrender.
no. Upper body strength on a different level. 6 is gonna take 20.
That's crazy. I ain't really gonna hold you because, like, even still in modern day, being a pirate do just sound like it worked because now they just got guns and they still do it.
It sounds fun though. Like imagine
People
you
still
start
like
off
still
with
be pirates.
crew of 3, and then we got a little dinghy, and then we strong arm some niggas, and we take they middle-sized boat,
Right,
and now
right.
we got a pistol, because they probably have one on the boat, and now we see a bigger boat, and we like, man, give me this shit. So we had to lay some niggas down because they got guns. Now we all got guns.
People
now.
got more money, especially people that be where, they're not supposed to be. Yeah, I mean, but people got more money now, especially the ones that gonna be somewhere they're not supposed to be. You know what I mean? So imagine you on a yacht, you feel me? You go on a big
got a
ass
yacht, I
yacht.
got
You
guns
bought-
on my yacht.
Word, bro. But like,
I'm
I know,
just
bro.
bored for
But
no
you
reason.
also drunk, getting a massage, eating steak off of a bitch back. Your guard down. Your jaw probably down. Your guard all the way down, bro.
It's down, but just know I gotta go.
I know, bro. But them niggas
you
pulling
haven't
up
seen
on a boat with
I don't
AK.
think you ever seen a machete hit somebody before. You never seen a machete hit
I've seen a
somebody?
machete in the head.
Yo,
It's terrible.
a machete hitting you it's near lethal.
Yes.
Every time. It don't matter how they catch you.
Where?
You're hitting the artery.
Hey, like where it hit you, how it hit
You're
you.
hitting the
bro, it's
artery. It
over.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're losing a finger if you put your hand up. I'm sorry.
When I first started my career, I think it was a month in, we went for the razor to the face. No, it was a machete in the head. Man and his dad bought some heroin. His dad said, fuck this nigga. Shink!
Wait, whoa.
And took off running.
Where did he get the machete? Where did the machete come from? How?
I think it was in the garage. I don't
He
know.
just said, all right.
Alright, then we got you. What you said to me, boy. I'm your dad.
I was like, oh, I do not know how to prepare for this. Wrap that bitch.
That is crazy.
You can't pull it out.
No. Stay alive. Stay alive.
You're right.
Stay alive.
You
Word.
pull that out, he's dead.
Word.
Everything just comes out.
Yo,
after
it just
that.
worked like, hell nah, like, niggas
Over
was
some
tripping
dope,
back
though.
in the day. Yo, niggas that really went to war with swords and shit like that was really tripping
You
back
had
in
to
the
beat
day.
him if you went into a battle with a sword and won.
No. You had to be him if you're going to battle, like back in them times, 100 people with swords versus 100 people.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
you come back alive?
Yo,
You was him.
Yeah, but it depends though. It depends though, bro.
And you dodging arrows? Because they had those.
Right.
It depends though, cause in like ancient Greek, it was based off of like it was different. Like everybody pretty much really had to go to war, and if you was broke, you could still get sent to war. And niggas was all responsible for buying their own shit. So if you would, so you know what I mean? No, I swear to God.
So fuck it, I'll be in the back. My old boy's dying in the front. I'm gonna swoop in, grab his blade.
Yeah. So the people that had less equipment, for me, that was broke and shit like that, that didn't get shit passed down to them and shit like that. And that was why one of the most valuable things you can pass down to a son and everything at that time was some shield and some iron. It really was because of shit like that. So like if you get poor, you get still drafted into it. They just gonna put you in front. Like all right, this nigga got a whole chin suit. We gonna have him in the back. This nigga ain't got nothing. He ain't gonna last too long. We might as well put him in the front. So this is going based off of that. You know what I mean?
Can you imagine being the nigga that had the drummer or the nigga with the flag? Your only job was to play the music and hold the flag.
You can still get.
And like, yeah, if you was fighting some Slavic Vikings, some real dangerous motherfuckers.
Nah, Vikings didn't care. They was pirates on land. They was land pirates.
Them niggas took everything.
They got it in. The white people was crazy.
They took the booty. They took the gold. They took your house. They started living there.
That was their way of life. Like doing that to people was their way of life.
Yeah, I was like, sometimes I watch some of these old shit and like, yo, way back then, like when it was just nothing, a slave was, you could just be chilling, going to get groceries or you feel me, going to the local market to buy fruit, and if 5 niggas overpowered you, now you a slave. This is insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just, you got jumped and they said, well, we're taking you now. You didn't have to do anything wrong.
I lost that battle. I ain't got no choice.
And now you just got 5 niggas beating on you for the rest of your life just because they stronger than you. And by the time you get stronger than them, they old as a bitch.
Word. They took your whole life away. That's not even cool, bro. Slavery, man.
Yo, the times had to be rough. Like,
nah.
imagine your shorty there, she making a stew, you going to chop wood, and you just don't come back for 20 years. You're just gone.
They did that shit with a cry bill, though.
Nobody knows.
They did that with a cry bill, though, too. They did that in the 90s. You know what I mean? Like, they did that to the 90s. You know what I mean? Like, niggas was getting locked all up. But, like, yeah.
Oh, man.
They've been doing that shit. They never stopped doing that shit.
What do you think is the softest state?
The softest state?
Yeah.
What? What kind of question is that? Okay.
I'm gonna think of the most peaceful
We go narrow it down and say not Florida, not Atlanta, not New York, not Chicago.
I'm gonna think of somewhere peaceful. I'm not gonna call them soft. I'm gonna call it peaceful. I think the most peaceful state is
not Alabama. They racist. It's a lot of states that I can't put up there.
So what state you be like, you know what?
Does anything
Let's go by
gonna be mad.
Crime rate, natural disaster. Like, what do you think is you know what, I could live here and be just fine?
Antarctica.
I can't I'm trying to think of places with black people, but
Alaska.
Oh hell nah, it's too cold. I would die before I live in Alaska.
Think about it though. The only thing that can kill you is the cold, and if you're prepared, you already lived in Rochester.
Man, fuck
so
the cold. I hate the cold. I
was talking about living in the actual city in Alaska, not in
Anchorage?
the woods. You feel me? Yeah.
On some igloo shit, like no reason. Like
right, we just got some survival. Nah, we still humans.
Like there's a whole civilization in there. Like there's a whole civilization.
Yo, you niggas comedy, man.
Yeah, I'll say Alaska. Cause people out there, if you kill somebody, that just means you work harder.
They make bread. Damn, they make bread there. They make bread there. They damn near pay you to live there.
So you think Alaska would be easy?
Yeah, I think it is. That's an easy. Yeah, if you want a beautiful, peaceful ass living where nothing happens, I think Alaska is your eat.
I wanted to say Kansas, but I was wrong.
No,
no, it's actually not. I thought about Arkansas. Damn, it's really nowhere in the South.
I'm gonna go North Dakota.
Word.
North Dakota, bud.
Word.
Make some
like,
potatoes.
I never heard of nothing. I never heard of nothing weird about the
Colorado. I'm going
They
to
just
Colorado.
mad low.
I'm going to Colorado.
They just mad low and random. You know what I mean?
We're going
But
to
yeah.
North Dakota. We're gonna make some cars.
I hate how they talk though. I wouldn't want to live there because of that. It
Yes,
sounds like
I
they
hate how they
accent, they accent. It makes me like it's how I like feel kangaroos would sound like if they could talk. I don't know if a kangaroo can talk. Like I feel like it would have like that accent.
This nigga is wow.
I don't know, bro. It's just annoying. I feel like kangaroos will have an annoying ass voice and way of speaking.
So I asked this before, but if you're an evil henchman
Oh shit.
and the boss dies,
Oh shit.
what do you do next?
You're an evil henchman and the boss dies.
Yes. What's your next move?
Company has been. I'm liquidating all funds. I'm liquidating everything I can for the company, and I'm leaving business. This was his dream. I just wanted money at that point.
You have no desire to take the next mantle or whatever?
I didn't even think about it from that angle of not wanting to take that mantle. Like, a nigga like, yo, I was just here. Like, shit.
Like you in Arkham City, Joker gets arrested, Penguin's arrested. What do you do next? You just
I'm the next one
yo,
in line.
you still stuck at Arkham City. So just find some trouble to get into. Because you still got, like a gun. Everybody else got them. There's nobody here that's good because they locked y'all in here for a reason. Like, it's probably still survival.
I'm just calling a meeting, and I'm bringing everybody in, and I'm going to be like, you know what? You know, the boss has been wrapped up. You know, I'm second in charge. Bring all the funds that we got. I got some for the boss.
There you go.
Take that shit. Dip. So far.
Man, they gonna follow you to where the money
the
at.
bat not gonna let you leave.
The bat?
Yeah.
I mean...
If one of them don't end up booming him.
The bat shouldn't let me go because I'm not doing crime. You want to beat up those who do crime. I'm not jaywalking, nothing.
Oh yeah, you already
I'm
took out
driving the speed limit, everything.
But ain't that overkill? When you take out all the bosses, why you roaming around the city to just knock out everybody who don't got no leader no more?
But can you imagine? You just put in the application. You put fish on the boat. Like all you do is put these crates on the boat, and then you just get your shit rocked.
You probably because it's all a scheme, so you probably thinking it's a whole legit company from found on Craigslist. You know what I mean?
It's not. I didn't know.
You know, apply.
I'm sorry.
Because you don't warn you, he just rock this shit.
Just rock this shit out you.
You just wake up in the hospital like, what the fuck?
Yo, that is fucked up.
Pushes you off the boat.
Batman asks no questions. He attacks first. If you look like you're doing something, he will get you.
Yo, why is he on the penguin's boat? Or he delivered the crates. He's an importer.
It makes sense to me.
He don't got no answers for me because I already know why I'm here. I'm just gonna knock him out. So I don't need to interrogate him. I'm gonna just knock him out. Bam.
They ain't come to the railing.
Word.
Fuck.
You done woke up. He already done saved the night.
He done saved the night.
Put your boss in jail. You got threat. You got text messages. Nigga said I'm gonna kill you.
Yo.
That man foul.
He's not a neighborhood friendly nothing.
Nah, he foul. He be getting niggas and shit.
Oh my God, you niggas is comedy. Alright, y'all, we gonna wrap it up. We gonna get out of here. It's been fun.
Word.
Thank you for coming and sitting down with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
Big
Yes, sir. Where can they find you?
On Instagram, KtTheGangstaRapper. I'm the only thing that's gonna pull up. I swear to God. Facebook, KT. I just got on TikTok, and it's also KtTheGangstaRapper. I'm on Twitter, but I never posted on it.
Okay.
I don't know how to use it yet. And I gave up. It's different. And then it's X. I thought it was like.
Yeah.
I was told it's just porn now, which makes sense because it's just
It was
X.
always just porn.
Well, now they changed it to the X app. When I downloaded Twitter, it was the same week they had changed the shit, so I didn't know that they changed the logo, so I couldn't find it on my phone.
It did that to me. I'm like, where the fuck my Twitter at? Because when you pull the search, it don't, for me, it don't recognize.
Oh, this one not mine. Pretty much appreciate you for having me.
Yes, sir.
You can find me at those platforms. And find my music anywhere you listen to music. Listen to Leaders is out right now. Soon we got the video coming. KtTheGangstaRapper, Leaders. And again, appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes, sir. We're gonna link one of his songs and then
Reaper Vision.
it'll be played at the end. Like last week, the song was played at the end.
Trying to get up out my head, I've been daydreaming about nightmares. Don't go to war with life, cause it's never been known to fight fair. I must have traveled back in time to push my peers, cause I've always felt like I was ahead of niggas by light years. That's not even me flexing, just expressing my understanding of my position. You'll never know how underhanded I could be getting. They say God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. Well, sometimes I think he makes the wrong decisions. As a man, I can't admit it, I just roll with the punches. You see, the shoe may never fit, so I roll with the bunions. I do not argue with people who don't know how I function. I accept your point of view, then I limit discussion. I refuse to harbor hate, I just distance my loving. Yeah, I wanna see you eat, but I can't help with consumption. I wanna see you be great, but I can't make you become it. I wanna see you be great, but I can't make you become it. Reaper Vision, yeah. Gangsta rap, yeah. I don't talk my shit enough. Talk my shit. Yeah, gangsta rap, gangsta. Yeah, gangsta rapper, gangsta rap. Yeah, hey, yeah. All my bitches prima donnas, all these written premonitions. We were slave to the system, free some niggas, we all eating different. Yeah, don't compete with niggas, I don't see with niggas. I don't see a reason being humble when you be efficient. When you know they all pretending and you speak your living. Got asked to speak to some children, made to speak for living. Made believers out the same ones who ain't see them vision. Comfortable when I was losing, insecure I'm winning. Too high to talk down, I don't hear it now. And I only see these heights cause I don't fear the ground. Gangster, just bought a chopper screaming stop the violence. I led niggas to the water, couldn't stop the drowning. I ain't worthy enough to preach, but I can drop some knowledge. I really elevated the team off the block, can't knock it. I never got me a degree, I collect checks from college. Cause the way I speak, I just teach, now I feed my wallet. And don't compare me to these rappers, they all speak for nothing. If you won't die by what you speak, we don't need discussion. I'm really cleaning up the streets, we all need each other. Make sure the team's still elite and in lead of others. Gangsta rap, yeah, on my motherfucking soul, yeah. It's my motherfucking soul, yeah. Whole time, yeah, whole time. I did this shit to talk my motherfucking shit, yeah, whole time. Let you niggas know that the niggas y'all pretend to be been who I be. Whole time, this whole time. Yeah, I ain't really him whole time. I really who y'all pretend to be whole time. Gangsta rap, gangsta rap. All facts, all facts, all facts, all facts.